Hello everyone, welcome back to Tormented Souls. I really wanted to fucking play this yesterday, but my headphone cable was still broken, so I had to use my earbuds. If you've been watching, you already know. And I was getting them that day, so I was just like, I don't want to waste my experience with this game by using shitty headphones. I would like the good shit. So I actually believe I know where to go. There's like there's a rope on like a little basement trap door thing on the first floor. At least I believe so. I'm pretty sure. I'm very sure. I'm just adjusting. That was another thing I fucking hated about using those earbuds. I couldn't monitor my sound, so it was just like souse. You know, it was just like massive pronunciations of S's. And I don't really notice that normally when I talk, but I can pick up on it more if I have these headphones in, because they go into my audio interface, which needs a 1/4 jack adapter, and I can monitor every sound I make. So if I get too loud, I can go like, "Ooh, better monitor it," because it's better to get the recording good the first time. Because yeah, you can fix like anything in post. It's just a lot more fucking work. Okay, here we go. I actually want to try something, because I'm pretty sure there was a puzzle in another game. I'm pretty sure I did try that. I even tried the crowbar. Yeah, use the scalpel. You definitely can't burn that away or anything else with it. The boiler room. Boiler rooms are always fucking spooky. Wasn't Freddy from a boiler room like he was a janitor or something, a custodian? And he was like, I'm gonna kill some kids in the boiler room. Oh, it's a sewer. I know sewers in video games are like looked at as
I don't like the sewer. FPS games did sewer levels, and I just don't like any of them.
Meanwhile, I'm more like, I like sewer levels. I just think sewers and like underground tunnels that control water are very fucking interesting and rad. I'm completely at the whims of anything I come across. I can't pull out my gun. I just gotta run. Because if I pull out my gun, I can't do anything due to the darkness. Like, it's not like you just can't see, it's literally you can't do anything. I guess you can move, that's about it. I'm just hoping it's one of those, necromorphs looking fuckers on the wall. But I also hear a man on crutches, and he turns himself into a spiked ball, Morty. Yo, who put the bodies here? Okay, I should be able to take this guy out with the nailer. You see, I can. It's just, yeah, the shotgun's nice. What was that attack? Okay, I only got hit one time. It's just, you need to be able to use your weaker weapons on less harmful enemies. And I'm pretty sure there's things that are way more harmful than him. Who put these bodies here? Oh my god, Pog body. Yeah, I probably want to go in there, but I'm kind of thinking about waiting. In fact, that might head to, the morgue, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that might head to the morgue. Okay, that's... Oh wait, it would head to the basement west, and then to the morgue. And the morgue connects both the basements together, so once I go through the morgue, I can then go through the basements easier. By that time, I hope I have the ability to solve those door puzzles. But as for now, I really want to just check around. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, they can shoot through walls. I actually follow the people on Twitter that made this game, and they talked about they added a patch. I think you might have to turn it on, but if you turn it on, you can see where you are on the map, and I ain't going to use that because it seems more like it's interesting to like be able to use the maps and stuff in the way you would have to IRL, for instance. I might just go, yeah, tweet it at us. Oh god, radiation suits. I already saw one guy with a candelabra. I didn't see where this was taking me, so I'm a bit confuzzled. That's either a sinkhole or just a creature void. And I don't like the former. I prefer the... I don't like the latter. I prefer the former. You know, it probably wasn't as awful as it was before, because they probably died then got brought down here. I think there's someone trapped in the closet. Better go save R. Kelly. Now I'm in the closet. Oh, nail rounds, nice. Some Melvin gets his ass shoved in a closet. I doubt the father would have that happen to him, so it's probably like a new character. Or a monster. That's kind of pog, though. If the rigor mortis set in, you can probably do something, Caroline. Wait a second, is that what I think it is? Because the puzzle has symbols, so... Oh yeah, there's also like a asterisk keyhole. So you might... Ooh! You dead? Body was hidden inside. Yeah, he only just recently died though. Can I close the door on you? Because I probably need to find the asterisk key before I can go any farther. And then I probably need to find more of those dials. Please tell me there's only like 3 of them. Because if I have to like replace the parts with like different symbol types, that might get a little too complicated. Okay, there's probably some fighting about to happen. That's the only reason I can see one of those candelabras being there. That is probably in the morgue right there. I was shooting just way too fucking fast. And I couldn't duck. Look, I had to. Okay, good. So there's not one entity bullet. It's like an AoE. Which you might be thinking, yeah, a shotgun would shoot like that, but you can never know till you come upon that moment. And once you do, it's like, yes. And I only think that way because I played one game that did not allow you to shoot more than one person with a shotgun. Because it just used one single entity. And I forgot what the game was, but I would never forget that moment and how fucking upset that made me. It was not the battle pass. So do I have to turn the power off? And that's why I can go through the morgue? Wait, that's just the main hall. Yep, I don't have the parts I need yet, or do I? Hey, of two babies, Mayan Moy Receipt, in the process of delivery, gives birth to her first baby, Noah, but unfortunately the other twin, Methuselah, passed away as soon as the umbilical cord was cut. At the moment, the cause of his untimely death are unknown. We hope the autopsy will give us some answers. Methuselah? The only reason I know how to pronounce Methuselah is because of that Bugs Bunny cartoon where the hunter, I can't think of his name, gets old. Bugs Bunny is old. And then the hunter, like, kills Bugs Bunny, so he's like, oh, I killed him, I need to make him a grave. And Bugs Bunny makes him a... You know, he buries him after he makes the grave, and he says, "So long, Methuselah." But yeah, let me just take a look at this. But that's what I mean. It's like aliens, Egyptian, B. So it would probably be star, triangle, one of them circles that's long. But I probably need to find like the base of the key and two other dials. Where does this go if I can go in yet? So I forgot exactly what the generator did. I know it locked off rooms. Oh yeah, it also made everything more lit, didn't it? Please don't see something, please don't see something behind. Oh, it's everything. At least it's just a short distance. Once I'm in the morgue, I can just turn the power back on. In fact, the morgue leads right next to the generator room. Oh. Okay, that's good. I only hear my feety taps. A patient with the initials HBP has disappeared. He was at the hospital recovering from a self-inflicted shot to the stomach to avoid jail time. The event happened just after a fifth body was discovered on his property. The police are continuing to search for the fugitive in the immediate area around the hospital. This is the third case where a rape and murder suspect has managed to escape these facilities. Until now, the police have been unable to locate any suspects who escaped on previous occasions. Yeah, shit's fucked. Oh, there's also a shortcut that way. Nice. Real nice. This cannot be any good at all. Okay, here's what I need to do. I need to get to the generator room fast. Okay, it's just straight through. I want to avoid messing with everything. I don't even want to go near the bodies, really. Okay, good. Now that I turn the generator on, everything will be a little more better. The bodies appear to have been operated on multiple times. It doesn't look human anymore. Who is doing this? Ooh. The sheet is concealing a pair of human legs. Leggy McGee. Remember, don't walk around in circles over anyone. You might bargain for something a little bit worse than what you need right now. I cannot put him in front of the thing. What about you? Can I put you in front? Nope. I'm just saying, I would feel a lot safer if there was a fridge in front of the way of any body holes. Experiment room. Experiment room. That can't be good. Turn the light on. Damn, son. Oh, hello. One of my bullets just went through his head, but then again, I dodged one of his attacks. So it's fair, it equals out. Well, now he's a dead bitch. Yeah, I know you can reload in like the inventory to just, oh... Did I just really solve that puzzle on my first button press? I don't know. Well, it wasn't much of a puzzle. A collection of books about science. A sheet has been draped over the Gaddafi flowers have been placed on top. Yeah, but those flowers are rather fresh. I've located my father's secret laboratories. They was hidden behind a secret passage in the morgue. The experiments are working. I was able to replicate Maria's condition by injecting her blood into a dying man from the hospital, and it declared him dead on a medical record. No one will note his passing. He has begun to show the first symptoms. If everything goes as planned, I'll be able to administer the first antidote before long. I ventured in the forest searching for something, anything that could lead me to my little girls, but as usual, I found nothing. At dawn, I returned to the mansion and stood paralyzed in front of the door that was once theirs. I can't find the strength inside of me to open it. I genuinely believe that if I open the door and I do not see them inside, sleeping soundly, I will not be able to keep on living. Test number 25 showed promising results, but only for a moment. After 5 minutes, the subject dissolved into a pool of blood. Nevertheless, I am not discouraged. After 5 years of experimentation, I consider this progress. Yeah, that's fucking crazy that... I'm kind of more curious on that puzzle. I wish I hit the wrong button first. Oh, that's easy. Oh. VHS tape, experimental room. Oh, I know where a VHS player is. A VCR player, I should say. But yeah, by the time I get back, hopefully that, oh, wrong way. Hopefully that, corrosive acid, melted through the chains. Bit of a shame that it takes a while. But that's probably just what it is. I also didn't notice this way, but I think I know where it goes. The meeting room. Oh. Wait, that's an 8-track player, ain't it? No, wait, it might be a projector. It is a projector. Oh. That's how it works. I go when that video was filmed, and I put the acid on the door, and then when I come back, the body was undergoing a medical procedure in a place like this. Oh. Oh no. Peonies, roses, or jasmine flower, I can never remember, but I still feel the butterflies in my stomach. A code scanned under my caress. I still love the poems I would whisper to her. The disappointment I felt when I had to let her go. It wasn't until months later that I was able to scream into the wind. Okay, it's an Axo puzzle now. Stomach. Hand. Mouth. Stomach. Stomach. Hand. Mouth. Think. The experiments keep failing. All the features are misshapen. I have no idea that will allow us to attain more test subjects and accelerate the process. But to do it, I'll have to do something terrible and innocent lives will be lost. I have faith that God will give us the necessary strength to complete our mission. No matter the cost, our goal is sacred. Wait, I didn't read the full thing. I didn't read this side. Once again, we have failed. The test subjects lost the babies prematurely for the third time. Apparently, the placenta rejects the fetuses after the second month of gestation. Maria suspects nothing yet, but I am not sure how many more times we can implant her with fertilized eggs. Consecutive miscarriages have severely complicated her mental well-being. Well, yeah, you're doing something really fucked up.
Yeah, babies, so let me just inject her with the babies. And then they miscarriage and I just need them. I just need to put more in.
Oh wait, they want twins, don't they? Oh, okay, I hit the wrong thing. Okay, I think I just realized something. The first one is head, because think. And then I should be able to just do the rest of it. Okay, think, butterflies, caress, whisper, think, scream. Okay, so it might be thinking, stomachs, caress, whispers, think, scream, thinking, butterflies, caress, whispers, love, thinking. Okay, let me just go through that again. Ooh. I was just kind of starting to, like, not do it as well. But I'm glad I ended up getting it. Oh no. Oh no. This ain't good. It's your sister. Let me in. Say something, you're making it weird. It's just the victim. You need to say hi. You need to go like, oh, I'm here to help.
Who are you? You don't seem to be one of them.
One of them? What are you doing down here?
My grandfather and those men in suits locked me down in this cell. Please, miss, you have to help me get out of here.
I've read your diary.
Of course I'll help. Stay calm, okay? Everything will be all right. I promise.
Okay, miss.
Okay, miss.
Where are your parents?
My father is on a business trip. He should be back in a couple of days. And my mother was also captured by those men.
Don't worry, your mother gets out and saves you.
I'm so sorry. I'll get you out of here. First, we need to find a way to open the door.
What do you plan to do, miss? Those men in suits took the key with them, and I don't think it's a good idea that you
I have a gun.
I'm sure there's a way to get the lock off without using the key.
Please hurry. There isn't much time. We need to save Mother.
Yeah, I'm going to end up saving Mother, and then she's going to save you.
A little longer.
Yeah, so
What
it's
have you done to the lock, miss?
I poured some acid on it. The metal will eventually dissolve, but it will take some time.
I only hope that the acid works fast. There's almost no candle left.
yeah.
You have to be patient, little one. Sooner or later, the lock will fall apart. For now, the best we can do is wait.
Thank you, miss.
What is your name, little one?
It's going to get weird.
Anna Wildberger. I live here in the hospital with my parents.
Should I
and my
show her
sister.
diary?
Have we met before?
Your face seems familiar, but I'm sure we've never seen each other before. Do you work in the hospital?
No, but I have this photograph. Are you one of these girls?
What? Why do you have this photograph?
I don't know.
No, but I'm trying to figure it out. It was mailed to me a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? My father took that photo yesterday morning, just before
Show
we
her
left
the
for his
diary.
trip. Why are you lying to me?
I swear I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
This is getting weird.
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
I just want to help you get out of here.
I'm not talking to you anymore. That acid was probably another lie.
Show her
to
the diary.
fool me.
Show her the diary.
You never.
Anna, you have to listen to me. I need you to trust me. I am your friend.
Because I am you.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Anna, listen to me.
I don't want to.
I'm from the future, kiddo. Oh god, a save. I did what I need to do. Yes, he's gonna get way fucked up before the acid even melts. He's gonna have what happens to it happen. But hey, I unlocked the door for myself. I probably want to keep that on me just in case. They aren't aggressive yet. But then again, I don't think those guys become aggressive because they just there to introduce you to the idea, the concept signals. I still don't have the passcode yet. And once I find that floppy disk, I need to write the code onto it. So, are those two statues just like Don Quixote and his squire? I mean, look at him. That's Don Quixote right there. And that's a squire. I like Don Quixote. Dude was a motherfucking pimp. Okay, here's the sewing room. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
After going through that strange projection, I found myself in a place I'm sure I have been before. But it was different, as if it was the same place at another time. It gave me a feeling I didn't belong. I discovered something terrible. A young girl locked in a cell. Who could do such a horrible thing to a child? There is a robust lock holding the cell door. I don't think I'll be able to locate the key, so I should find another way to open it. I have to get her out of there.